My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 14, 2023. It is 11:41 p.m. So I didn't really record anything earlier in the morning because I was editing some stuff, and by the time I finished edit, it was too late, or I was not even in the mood to record anything. So I have a list to share some stuff with you, and it might spend couple days because there are things I did not share with you that are on the list that are on different days. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. Damn, my door just opened by itself. Oh, what is this? Okay, so let's see that one and get it out of the way. Let me put a like to it. What is that? British press, enough. You stink and reek of racist. Still trying to sell us uppity Meghan, who bullied her supposedly weak husband. Here she's with shock rules and demand to under-fire her husband. Seen today at the supermarket. What the hell is this? Meghan shock new rules. Oh Lord. Taking pictures from old days, trying to whatever. Okay, let's leave the there's 18 comments. Let's see what some of the squad are saying. Okay, they are shameless and hate the lies will come knocking at their doors. I am still trying to think what the end result of this constant harassment of Meghan and Harry. How will they even know what Meghan said to her husband? Is there a home and card wired for sound? I hate this cassette press. The hate won't end, it seems. I'm hopeful if Prince Harry and all the plaintiffs get a win versus Mirror Group, it'll shut this despicable rag up, but that be the stepping stone. More must be done, but he's hoping the judge rules in favor of the plaintiff and perhaps real change can be made. Then again, this is the US. US needs to do something about it. Alright, let me go on my list. This is nonsense. This I think I posted on my community, but this is in the UK. LBC is talking about like Biden administration, okay, refuses to release Prince Harry's immigration records after Duke admitted drugs use and spare. So I bookmarked my response here. It says, there's shit in UK waters, yet you want to focus on Harry. You forgot Piers Morgan told his wife to go back to the US. This is the effing law. Harry then allowed the government to release his information. If Harry's document had any issue, it would have resolved at local level. Pretty much, you know, the moment he filed it, if there was an issue, they would have raised it already. Alright, for your information, Meghan's niece is an immigration lawyer. Proper steps were taken. Alright, so let me see what other people said. When are people going to learn that America is not the UK? This what these people are asking for is illegal under FERPA and will need Harry's permission to obtain them. Rule of law, people. Alright, so that's part of my comment here. If there was any issue with his application, that would have resolved from the moment he filed it. Alright, so more comment. Okay, die mad. Thought and prayers to mail, fail, telegraph and express, another embarrassment failure. Okay, the arrogance of the toxic British press has no limit. They really thought that a home office, whatever the country, will disclose personal information of a private citizen and which world this inbreed lives in. Shutter Island is really a hell place to live. Okay, Trump will have sold the information. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because it seems like the way he was playing, he think rules doesn't apply to him. Is that in other words, play for money. Alright, you have the money, he play with you. Okay, what if Prince Harry were black? It would not matter. They can't forcefully go and ask people to give those information. Alright, so let's go to the next one. This one I saw it during the day. Alright, so there's that one. Lili Godfather making boss moves. Congrats Tyler Perry. Report: Tyler Perry finalizes deal to buy BET Media Group, including VH1. Oh, I didn't even know VH1 was part of it. VH1 for undisclosed sum. What? By Love Scott. Okay, let's see here. I didn't know BET was VH1 was part of it. Alright, let me see. Did I put the the link of this article will be in the description. Let me read some. Oh, it's not that long. Let's see what they say here. Tyler Perry could soon be announced as the new owner of BET. According to a new report from the streamer, the mogul has worked out a deal to buy BET Media Group parent company Paramount Global for undisclosed sum. You know, when I had cable, I used to watch BET. I thought it was gonna be something that focused on black entertainment and all of that, but then after a while, once it started happening, you said branch out to all sort of craziness. I was like, okay, and I no longer had any interest in watching some stuff. But okay, let's see here. Via streamer, Tyler Perry, Medea Gun Girl, founder and CEO of Tyler Perry Studios, will take control of BET, the streamer has learned. The deal comes as a relief to Paramount Global, who I have learned is, quote, hemorrhaging money, end quote, according to a source, to the tune of more than $400 million. For reference, Perry's net worth was recently stated by Forbes as $1 billion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this new deal, valued as undisclosed amount, will give Perry, a veteran champion of content aimed at the African American demographic, control over BET Media Group, which also owns VH1. The thing just, okay, there it is here. BET Plus, the streaming service for the cable channel, is a joint venture between Paramount Streaming and Tyler Perry Studios. Launched in 2019, the service established a 4-year relationship between Paramount and Perry. CEO of Paramount Global, Bob Bakish, previously explored a sale of a majority stake in the company. This thing keep on jumping. Alright, where was I? Okay, I lost where I was. Okay, we also have confirmation that speculation of a buyout came about once a number of projects for BET suddenly had funding pulled as soon as last week, including some of Atlanta. Speaking to Yahoo Finance and 2021 CEO BET Media Group, okay, this thing is jumping. Okay, Group Scott Mills said that BET generate nearly 100% revenue growth in 2021 from BET Plus and 50% subscribers growth over the same period. However, after aiming to spend a reported of $17 billion in content production over 2022, and with ongoing issues such as WGA strikes, a niche service with simply more than 3 million subscribers after 4 years of launch simply couldn't cut it. Okay, it is not yet known whether BET Plus will continue on, now operating under Perry's sole purview, but the service has planned to continue into the era of ad tiers, announced in May 2023 for its June 25th launch. Okay, the ad tier to combat, oh my god, this thing is jumping. However, after aiming to spend a report 17 billion, okay, I lost where I was. Okay, $17 billion in content production over 2022, and with ongoing issues such as the WGA strike, a niche service with simply more than 3 million subscribers after 4 years of launch simply wouldn't cut it. It is not yet known whether BET Plus will continue, now operating under Perry's sole purview, but the service has planned to continue into the era of ad tier, announced in May 2023 for a June 25th launch. The ad tier to combat BET Plus's now reasonable ad-free price of $9.99 per month will come in at $5.99 per month. If this is true, we expect an announcement any day now, maybe even at this year's BET Award. What? This is great. Okay, I'll leave the link in the description. The thing was shifting. I hope I got all of the line properly, but it was shifting. All right, so let's read some of the comment. There's the clap. Okay, yes. Oh, I bet he's gonna put some absolutely classic on VH1. And the thing is that with some of the work Meghan had with what is it, Netflix. I think there was a children media thing that Meghan wanted to do, and I think it was cut on was that on Netflix. Easily could make a deal with Tyler. Could easily make a deal with Tyler to put it on what is it, on BET. I remember when that happened. I said something. I don't remember exactly how I said it. I was like, there must be a reason that you know. I think I was advocating there's other streamers that Meghan could pitch her work with and all of that. So easily could go on BET. Congratulations, Tyler Perry. Great news. Congratulations to Tyler. Looking forward to great stuff on BET Media. And believe me, he will have a lot of people supporting him, because some of the thing he was doing was for the black community. They definitely will support him. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, there's that. Congratulations, Tyler Perry. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. All right, next one. All right, so now we're starting more about Prince Harry with the Warriors game. This I didn't really touch base on it a lot over the week because I was really busy. My son was graduating, so it was going around the same time. So let's get going. Okay, guy with mic. Why don't you move here, Harry? All right, 19 seconds. Let's listen.
Which is a fantastic idea here and bring it to the UK. Why not?
Well, I'll tell you one why not. 300 days a year of sunshine here in our beautiful Colorado. Why don't you move here?
Which is a fantastic.
Hey, the universe listen. The universe listen. There he is. He's living in the US now. Okay, because he heard of California. There's that, and it came to pass. I remember Diana visiting the US and us people asking his mother to move in the US. Wow. Okay, the Merdish, he was just waiting for the right woman. Baby, alright. It was fate speaking through the old man. Okay, fate, destiny, his good karma. Okay, all those women screaming. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Was it around the time where he was studying about the flying helicopter or something? I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, next tweet. So now we're getting into the gritty of Warrior game. Prince Harry is out and about. It's giving relax. It's giving healthy and happy. There's the love, the heart. It's giving dad of two and happy husband. So these are some pictures. Alright, Team USA, look at his eyes. That's one place he really felt comfortable being there. And this looked like it was Invictus. This one here, that picture. Alright, so there's this here. This I remember watching it on Baron's channel. Is it Sussex Royal or Royal Sussex? Okay, so he was sharing that, and I'm telling you, Baron went off. He repeated. Baron is a mess. Okay, Prince Harry watching the gold medal watch of sitting volleyball between SOCOM versus USAF Warrior Game Challenge. Okay, 40 seconds. Oh, let's play it.
Stronger and better, so no, they're not gonna roll over for SOCOM. They're gonna fight all the way through, and you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the teams to click.
And our special guest in the house for the gold medal match, the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, enjoying sitting volleyball action here at the Warrior Games Challenge. Good to see him here. Part of the Invictus Games. Many of our athletes here competing will be heading over to the Invictus Games later on in the year.
Yeah.
Stronger.
Alright, so that's that. Okay, it's also giving happily away from toxic mess of oppress and the cult masquerading as a family. Thank you. Okay, this one I black. It's giving Y and the living F. Are you under my post with your BS? Okay, it's someone that I blocked, so I'm not even gonna try to look at it. Okay, and what way is he a traitor? Servicing 10 years in the British military, raising to the rank of captain, 2 tours in Afghanistan, injured veteran was the reason he came up with the idea of Invictus game. There's the heart. I need more detail of why he's a traitor. Was it? Yes, it does. Prince Harry. All right, so these people. What do these people forget that the US and the UK supposedly supposed to be like how do you call this? Not partner, somewhat of a partner, but there's something else. Alliance. Okay. When we went to war, they went with us too. But you know, things change. I don't know, unless there's something they know we're not aware of. Because Harry was never in position of making top military decision. He was just a soldier. So how is he a traitor? He worked side by side with the American on war zone. So how is he a traitor? Oh my goodness. Next tweet. All right, that's from Royal Soda. Prince Harry was supported with loud cheers on Monday, June 12th, as he made a passionate speech at the Warriors game 2023. The DoD Warriors game were held in San Diego, and 38-year-old Harry made a surprise appearance and later spoke to gathered crowd. So let's read up. Harry really loves that community, and I'm glad he went to support them. Okay, this is what people think love is. Harry. Okay, the comments below are ridiculous. Okay, it's hard to believe based on the trash from the tabloid, but Harry is well loved by many around the world, more than is believed, as is his wife. The man was always liked, charismatic, and welcome wherever he went. Okay, Prince Harry is a stunning example of an honorable man. Alright, well, you know how Harry likes to feel involved. Wow, people who know better. I know they wrote that through gritted teeth. Good lad, Harry keeps winning. Alright, respect this man. He earned it years ago. Good King Harry. Harry is a true man. This is going to get up the nose of those that partake the daily fare and follow GB News. There's the heart. I adore Harry. We love you, Prince Harry. Love seeing the video and enjoy and praise their showered on Harry chanting his name. Okay, I love seeing Harry get on with his life while desperate right-wingers clutch at straw trying to bring him down, just paying them dust. He must be relieved. There is nothing as relieving as saying that which has been weighing you down for a long time. He must be feeling light with all of that burden of painful memory of his shoulders. He is the best. Okay, this man is respected, loved by so many people, especially his fellow service people, which is why I wish people would not engage with trolls, black and cut off their access to argue. Anyway, I'm glad his spirit has been renewed. P.S. It feels like Harry been 38 for 5 years. LOL. It's true. It's true. Okay, let's see here. Add to that the positive reception he got in the London court the week before. He must be feeling quite elated. England, Prince Harry. Okay, there's me responding to that. Okay, the little people of UK love him, and I think he knows that too. It feels like I read it in a tweet before. I hope I'm not recording this twice, because I don't have time to keep on recording the same things. Alright, this is about the Warriors game. At Prior Reporter, Warriors game, tag a whole bunch of other people. Prince Harry, Wounded Heroes, Instagram. Alright, so there's this here. Alright, that's where he was giving the speech. Okay, athletes at the DoD Warriors game, thank you for sharing your stories of courage and resiliency with me, and for allowing me to share this with you on your recovery journey. I am inspired and in awe of your service and sacrifice to our country. Thank you, Prince Harry. And all right, so there's more. All right, Prince Harry wants to sit with Team Army member Master Sergeant Michael Haley and his parents at Sitting Volleyball Warriors Game 2023. All right, so that's where he was. Okay, so there he is here. People's putting more things. Oh, looks like a thread. Okay, so that's the video that I was talking about. So this is a thread. Let's go through it. Okay, Corey Kibbs. So this is something from Instagram, it seems like. Another Warrior Games in the book. I'm absolutely privileged to get to continue to support Team SOCOM. Congratulations to all the athletes and well done to all of the staff and coaches. From an athletic performance perspective, by far the strongest team. Alright, so there's this. Let's look at that picture. There they are. There's Harry here. Okay. This is the video that I saw.
My spirit is renewed. So thank you, every single one. My spirit is renewed.
His service is renewed. Alright, there's more picture here. USO San Diego, congratulations to the SOCOM team for winning the gold and the sitting volleyball competition. You have a heart of gold. There's more pictures. There he is sitting here. Just relax, people. Just that's why when he's at the Invictus game, when people start bugging him, he's like he just want to have a good time with the guys and the girls, enjoying the game and the company of these people.
You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is, you know, this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing.
That's all. And there he is here. You could see he truly enjoyed these things. Oh my goodness, look at his face. He's really into the game. He is really, see, same reaction here. This person is in the game, same reaction. Okay, people who's really into the game, you see they have the same reaction as Harry. They're this here. Alright, these two are not paying attention. Okay, these two are in a conversation, but they're still paying attention. Oh my goodness. Wow. They're really into the game. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Harry, thank you, Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, for all you do to help our wounded, ill, and injured service members. Warrior Games closing San Diego. Team Army. Alright, so there he is here. Alright, so this is on Instagram. If it's a video, I'm not gonna play it because I don't want YouTube to flag me. Celebrate the closing ceremony of the Warriors game. So there's more pictures. I'm telling you, the squad or something. She put us a thread together. Hello Magazine talks about it as well. Exclusive. Prince Harry cheers on inspirational athletes at the Warriors game. The Duke of Sussex made a heartfelt appearance in the stands. Alright, is that the same thing?
And all those who you interact with every single day. Tonight and in the weeks to come, as you reflect on your experience, remember not only the sport, but also the community that you fostered.
How much is really animals over here?
A lot of food. I love all of that. This is something I will definitely eat. Alright, there's this Invictus game. What an incredible few days with our friends from the OD Warrior Games in San Diego. Great people, great sport, worthy mission. Really looking forward to furthering the ongoing collaboration between the Warriors game and the Invictus game.
But I think in today's world, you have to be involved with things that make sense to where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year. I don't think that's necessarily beneficial to anybody. But you know, our mental health campaign, Heads Together, back in the UK, is a classic example of where we were able to bring together 8 charities within the mental health sector.
With your mic. I'm so sorry.
No worries, thank you. we were able to bring together 8 mental health charities that have been working in the sector for many, many, many years. But being able to bring them together and say, right, you guys have never sat around a table together and discussed the main issues. What we want to be able to do now is, through our foundation, create a platform in which your expertise and your experience is elevated. And therefore, you tell us what needs to be done around mental health within the UK and globally. And they said, if you can remove the stigma, that makes our life a lot easier. So that's exactly what we did. We tried to remove the stigma and tried to normalize the discussion around mental health. Same money within the same sector, as a lot of people know. But you know, through some of the initiatives that we've created, Invictus Games, as an example, that brought together 10, 12 different service charities to be able to share expertise, share knowledge, share experience, specifically around mental health, so that they were all standardization across the board to make sure that whatever the best practice was, everybody was sharing that. And therefore, if there's a wounded soldier that's left the forces, that's been lost in amongst the chaos of everything else, if they stick their head above the parapet and they go to Help for Heroes, one of the charities in the UK, if that's not for them, like you go to your supermarket, everybody chooses the supermarket they want to go to. It's the same with the charity sector. And if you've got 101 choices to choose from, every single person is uniquely wired, and therefore their cure or their fix will be specific to them. But what we were able to do is bring everybody together once again around a table and say, right, you're now part of a group, you're part of something, and therefore anybody that comes in gets the opportunity or the option of 12 of you rather than 1 of you.
Whose idea was this? I mean, who was it? You or Prince William or
the Royal Foundation?
Yeah.
Can't even remember.
Paddle together, share journey of recovery. All right, so this is exactly that. And you know what I like about one of the announcements that I heard, where they said, the announcer said that some of these athletes will be participating in the Invictus game. Again, it's part of the recovery. The full focus here is aiming at giving these soldiers a different perspective, a different way of moving forward with life. All right, look at Harry. Okay. There they are. That was this one, it didn't show up. Yep. Very interesting. I never knew there was a sitting volleyball thing. Okay, Harry. The final day of competition for Warrior Games 2023 was extra special with a visit from Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry spent time with athletes and their families and watched the sitting volleyball's final at the 2023 Warrior Game to a close. Very nice. There they are, just having a good time. There he is here. Again, almost the same picture but different angle. I have this picture in one of my thumbnails where I first mentioned it. There they are, shaking people's hands. Look at the eye contact. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. Alright, there's the same picture here. Okay, Prince Harry, Warriors Game, Instagram. There's that. I just saw the first picture. Okay, Warriors Game. The final day of competition of Warriors Game 2023 was extra special with a visit from Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry spent time with athletes and their family, watched the sitting volleyball final as the 2023 Warrior Game came to a close. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of hashtag and they tag some other people. More things here. Alright, so yeah, still on high from last night when I got a chance to hear some amazing stories of courage and resilience from at Warriors Game athletes. Thank you for your service and sacrifice to our country, and Prince Harry for spending time with our wounded warriors. Alright, who is that? Sierra. Okay, who is that? Political reporter for NBC San Diego. Oh, okay. Host of Politically Speaking email. Okay, so that's a journalist. Alright, so there's this. As a veteran and an American, I do not see how a man who speaks out against our freedom calls our constitution bunker. Okay, who they make? Okay, and disrespect his home country. What? is anyway a comfort of inspiration. How is he? Nah, this must be one of those who sneak themselves in. Okay, Prince Harry has no business inserting himself in your. Nah. This definitely are not. What do you call this? Service members. This definitely not. Okay, they may claim they are. Let's see here. Kill, of course, then the flag, not about side and high. Nah, I would have seen some other, if they were looking at this, I would have seen some sort of connection with the military, some sort. This is not, okay? Nah. When you look at it in a perspective of how the US and the UK deal with, look at President Biden. First Lady is not, I haven't seen anything with Harry, but they've worked together before with soldiers. Okay, so if these people who's mentioning this were actually part of the community of the veteran of the soldiers, they will have, and this alone, their bio, they will have some sort of connection with some sort of a military. So they're not. Okay, let me see that one. Okay, same here. Student of life, common sense, freedom, recollection may vary. They don't have any collection with the military, because if that was, there would have been something in their, what do you call this, in their bio, or as well their followers or people they follow would have highlight some of those military things here. So they're not. So these are people who's bringing hate thing here. Okay, thank you for your service. For someone who's been banging on about shining light and elevating voices, he should takes a lot of coverage for himself. Now does he? Okay, doesn't he? Why is it when supporters veteran all we hear about is him? Nah, these people, nah, definitely these are the haters coming here. All right, we already know. We should have a better sense of that. All right, there's here Instagram stories, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So this one is slightly longer. So there he's coming here. And then the other thing too, with some of the comment I just read, Harry will not insert himself here. He must be invited. Okay, keep that in mind. People need to be logical of things. There is absolutely no way Harry will come up here and just go and do a speech. He had to be invited, which means the whoever's setting up, who's putting this together, must have invited Harry to come. Okay, so keep that in mind, people. As some of the negative comment that I've read, keep that in mind. All right, so there's this here. He walked up the stage. Standing ovation. Okay, the people who matters. Okay, so alright, so there's some music in the background, so I just muted so I could speak. So yeah, so this person put it together. That was nice. So all right, okay, let's see here. There's more of this. All right, so they put these together. There's Harry here. There's no way Harry will walk in and do what he just did. Okay, he had to be invited. There he is here enjoying the moment. He has to be invited. There's no way. Okay, he has to be invited. And let's not forget the Invictus game. Invictus is part of some of those veterans' lives as well. They participate. All right, so there's more thing here. More they're putting this here. More images. He's just enjoying himself. The Duke of Sussex stopped by. All right, so there's more. Oh, this was the Invictus. I was like, oh, Meghan was there? No, that's the Invictus. That's the Invictus Netherlands. Yep, there it is, Invictus Netherlands. I remember saying her wearing white is a form of she come in peace. All right, neutral, she come in peace. There's this, there's Harry here. These two when they're together. Alright, there's here today. I was so close to fulfilling one of my Invictus goal of meeting the Duchess, but so many others were more thirsty than I. She is so beautiful. Until next time, but let's these games begin 2020. Alright, so there's more. Look at this. I'm skipping. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, so that was a long thread. There's a lot of things here. Next tweet, and she mixed it with some other things, not just the Warriors game. There's some Invictus stuff. Alright, so there's more videos. 34 seconds. Prince Harry, SOCOM Warrior Games 2023. Alright, medal ceremony begins shortly. 34 seconds. Okay, so there's no sound. He's just there to help people. That's it. There is absolutely no way he will insert himself here. So he has to be invited. Okay? He has to be invited. Alright. While this is playing, it's almost done. This is Jodiva. Service members will always support Prince Harry. And by the way, Jodiva, I believe it's playing over. Jodiva, which is one of the squaddies, is a vet. She used to be in the service. I don't know which branch. That's one thing. She probably did mention it, but I don't remember. Next tweet. There's this here. From the CEO of the 2025 Invictus Games. Such exciting time to come. Alright, so Peter Lawless. What an incredible few days with our friends from the OD Warrior Games in San Diego. Great people, great sport, worthy mission. Really looking forward to furthering the ongoing collaboration between the Warrior Games and the Invictus Game. There it is here, the collaboration. Alright, they work together in some shape or form. Okay, which I don't know. Paddle together, share journey of recovery. Alright, so there's that. Okay, see you in Vancouver, Iris. There's this 100% commercial. Alright, so this is extra thing here. There's the Greenfell. And by the way, I don't think I bookmarked anything regarding Greenfell. I believe this was I forgot how many years since that happened, the Greenfell fire. So it was it's annual since it happened. Okay, so there's more here regarding Prince Harry at the Warriors game. Prince Harry gave an inspiring speech thanking veterans at the Warrior Games in San Diego, Warrior Games 2023. I think this is the same part that I share already, but let's see.
My spirit is renewed, so thank you, every single one.
Okay. Okay, so that was part of that thread. All right, let's see. Here's that commercial. What is that? Okay, how the toxic media see themselves. Okay, I love it. They started chanting his name, who is laughingstock. Only the UK press. There's this, awesome. There's more pictures. This is Meghan when she used to visit the USO. Okay, and there's Harry right here, this year USO. That's nice. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, look at him having a good time. Okay, I guess he didn't get the memo from the UK because he looks so devastated. The squad love to throw shade. He looks so devastated. Alright, haha, he is where he belongs and love. Okay, well, you know, the toy soldiers are coming out this weekend. Okay, he looks so happy and at peace. I know, and I love this for him. There's this commercial. I'll be so like the person hugging would have squeezed in even if no room. They're so lucky. Alright, there's the heart. The only time he looks happy is in the UK. What? The only time he looks unhappy. Okay, unhappy. That's what the only time he looks unhappy is in the UK. Yes, according to Angela Latrine, oh my God, Angela Levine is and really unhappy. Not the same Harry she barely knew. There's the laugh. Poor Harry, obviously devastated to not be asked to Daddy from Hell's birthday extravaganza. Why no? That cute man with the beard just said something hysterical, and Harry thought, oh yeah, we're besties now. Okay, Harry only looks miserable when he's in the dreadful UK. I can only imagine what was said here. Alright, if that is not happy, then I don't know what is. Alright, let's read what's there, and then that's it. He really had a great time in the company of fellow army vets. We love this for him. He is in one of his happy places. Love seeing him so carefree. Harry's not letting anybody steal his joy. Good for him. Servicemen and women don't have time for the BS. They know how precious time, people, resources, and help actually are. That's for sure. Okay, he's so happy and free. That freedom's flight is a gift that keeps on giving. Okay, right, there's the laugh. So nice to see Prince Harry truly enjoying himself among his fellow military servicemen and women when he attended the Warrior Games Challenge 23 in San Diego, California. Freedom, happiness, unbothered, thriving, service is universal, compassion wins. Alright, the UK media is depicting, quote, Harry is broken and sad, end quote, and was it, I want this because he looks wonderful. I've never seen a hostage just come and go so quickly, and the way he runs back to Meghan Markle is crazy. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Some part of this video will be on our part of service. I talk about Greenfell Community. Okay, for those who probably know, who then subscribe to my other channel. Alright, that time the royal family took away Prince Harry military titles like they did something. There's the laugh. Yeah, forget that. Some military titles can be given. They are earned just like the one he has. Mr. Invictus himself doing what he does. There's this, Warrior Games 2023. There's that. Okay, US Army. There's this. Thank you, Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, for all you do to help our wounded, ill, injured service members. Warrior Games closing, San Diego Team Army. Alright, so there's that here. Okay, Charles did that so he can be in charge. He didn't like that. His dad gave it up to Harry. Okay, yep, wasteman. Wasteman of a father, and spineless at that. There's that. Yeah, he really take this very seriously. Very seriously. That really touched something within him when he saw, you know, in the, what is it, in the helicopter or whatever, when he was flying home from Afghanistan, I think, where he saw the wounded, and that touches him. Alright, the silence from across the pond about Prince Harry visa is loud today. There's this. The recent Heritage Freedom of Information Act app to gain disclosure of Prince Harry's immigration record appears to have been rightfully denied by agencies of the Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what did they expect. I mean, this is the way the UK operate. I guess from close friends of close friends, then they get to have whatever information they want. If there was some issues with his application, from the moment he signed it, they would have figured it out. Okay, so just because these people decided to snoop in, that doesn't mean they're gonna give it to them. Unfortunately, if the other guy was there, certain thing probably he would broke the law. Look how much law he broke until they finally caught up to him. All right, the recent Heritage Freedom Information. Okay, I just read this. All right, so there's that. They kept saying a judge ordered DHS to produce the record. When all the judge ordered was for DHS to answer the request, they did. The answer was no. Yep, a waste of money. Okay, it says appears to be denied. Is this definite? Okay, it's all but deny. They can't access Harry's information without his permission. Yeah, I read one of those legal documents. I went through it. Okay, the DHS, I think there was one of the comments within that video, someone who is knowledgeable, one of the squatters or whoever was watching my video, I might have asked a question within that video, responded to it. What I did, I pinned that question or that response onto the video, so it will be the first one anybody see. This is why I'm like, the conversation continue in the comment section. If I come across it, it makes sense, it's logical, I will try my best to respond. This one, I had nothing to say. It was a response, a logical response of someone with knowledge of this aspect of things. I pen it as the number one. So if you were listening to my video, I asked the question, whatever I said, I don't remember what I said in the video, but I penned that particular comment as to be the top one everybody will see. Okay, so when I read that court document or whatever it is, I think it has to do with Suzuki or something like that. Some things that had happened, and the person responded to it. Okay, but the judge have said, you know, whatever the department, the first department that take care of the paper, okay, did the right thing, because the Heritage Foundation, in order for the court to act, the Heritage Foundation did not bring some sort of a legal document from Harry, where Harry waived his right to release his information. So the judge cannot act on it. Okay? So they didn't have this specific document that Harry have signed legally and said, Judge, you could release my information. So the judge was looking for that. They didn't have that. So the judge cannot do anything about it. And then it's not up to the judge, because there's other department that takes care of all those legal documents. So all those department have done their due diligence and do the right thing. And there's nothing the judge could do. You know, everybody was doing their job. That's pretty much it. That's what the judge pretty much said. Everybody, in a way, he didn't say it like that, but everybody was doing the right thing. So the judge cannot override that, because this is private. Harry is a private citizen. If something was wrong, okay, the other organization, other department would have raised that issue already to Harry, and Harry will have to fix it. So whatever it is, maybe there was something that needs to be fixed. Maybe there wasn't. We don't know. So this is where the privacy thing come into play. His lawyer, Harry's lawyer, would take care of that. All right. Let's see here. It says appears to be denied. Is this definite? It's all but denied. They can't access Harry information without his permission. So was he honest? Were the rule bent because he is a prince? No. Doesn't he even have a visa? It's up to, I mean, he's been flying in and out of the country so many times. Do you think, I mean, what do these people expect? He's been flying in and out so many times since he's been living in the US. If there was an issue, that would have been raised a long time ago. Oh my goodness. Does he even have a visa? Oh my God. Logic needs to come to your senses. Okay, is he treated the same as any other citizen? It's none of your business. This is where everyone who's hired to do their job do their thing. All right. Is it one rule for one druggie? Oh God. You know what? Time to black. I don't want to see this nonsense. Black. Okay, it's none of your business. Bottom line. Thank goodness. To have it otherwise will mean that we have to have a little swept back. Okay, that's fine, because he's doing good thing. These are people you need to black. You don't want to see the idiot answers, because Harry and Meghan been trying to mind their own business and do where people need their help will get the help. This is how evil those people are. They're preventing people. Okay, look at the Greenfell, for instance. They needed to open the community to feed people. All right. Meanwhile, they're cutting on pay. People are not getting proper job. Look at the NHS, for instance. They're cutting their wages or whatever that's going on with NHS. Okay. And then you have kids who can't even have proper meal at school and all of that. I covered this on PYTE. So where the government should have been there to help those people, instead they're putting pain on those people. There's Harry and Meghan and said, look, I have a platform. Let me help these people. Okay. Harry is not in the government system in the UK. He can't make laws to help those people where it needed. Instead, as a private citizen, well, when he was over there, he was a working member of the royal family. His job was to help those people, and he was doing it. They hated him for it because he was helping those people relieve some stress off of those people, along with his wife. Look where they are now, in the US, and now they continue doing the same thing. And then you see these people coming here to undermine the good work that they're doing, to prevent them, Harry and Meghan from helping the people that actually need the help. You understand what I mean? This is how evil work, trying to undermine. They're inflicting unnecessary pain onto people. It's not like many of these people would love to work, would love to earn their own money, but the evil within the people and the institution and power of to make laws, preventing them from doing that. And yet there's Harry who's trying to help them, and they're coming back again to prevent Harry from helping these people. I mean, if this is not evil, I do not know what is. When I first said evil originated in the UK, I said blatantly without even thinking. But as I continue to learn more, see the action, behavior of the UK, I'm starting to believe it. It is true. Evil originate over there. They don't know how to mind their own business. They don't know how to alleviate pain from people. All right, I don't understand these people at all. All right, so there's more comment. Let's move on because I'm already an hour here. All right, so there's this here. It would have been nice to have the British flag on display too, but since Harry no longer represents the UK, that would have been against protocol. Too bad no other member of the British royal family is as respected as Harry by the US military. This is a shade she was throwing here. I got it. I understand what she was saying. Warrior Games is an event for US military, sponsored by the Department of Defense. British flag will have gone against the US protocol. No. If you understand what she's saying here. Because Harry, if Harry was, let's say the UK allowed him to do some of the things, they didn't take his military things away or whatever. You've seen some other tweet that I've said, this is something he earned. It wasn't given. Okay, the US recognized due to partnership with the British government. Okay, they fought alongside on the battlefield, so they understand. So this didn't stop yet. So they understand the human aspect. So now that Harry, they remember it was the institution, the UK institution, who decided for Harry not to use certain things, to not represent them, to not associate with them, the HRA and all of this. They the one who did that to Harry. Okay, so now Harry is doing his own thing, which he, as a human being, he did serve in the army. The US recognized his contribution to some of the things that they're passionate about. Okay, so they welcome him as an individual without the others, because the others, the government of the UK, the institution, the firm, did not want Harry to associate with them. Remember that. So because he is representing himself as Harry, so they bring him in. They don't put the UK flag. This is exactly what Jody was saying here. All right. Yes, we understand the Warriors game is sponsored by the defense and all of that, the US military and all of that. We understand that. But remember, the US and the UK are still partnering. What was it? It wasn't this week the Prime Minister Sunak wasn't in the White House, okay, trying to make deal with the US still. We're not enemy. We're still trying to work together. But the thing, I think they were talking about some AI and all of that. It's just laughable, because knowing what we know now with the they want to have control. This is the thing here. The UK want to have control, and I think the EU just created. I didn't read too much into it, but there's so many information that's flying on Twitter, so I grabbed as much as I could. The EU just did some sort of a law, whatever the law is. I don't know full detail of it, regarding AI. Okay, so now remember, UK is not part of the EU, so they're not under the umbrella of EU kind of law that they just put regarding intelligence. Okay, so now they're trying to make a deal with the US. Remember, the US is not part of EU, but we partner with them. So they're trying to make I think, want to have some sort of a control over that. It's just laughable knowing how they operate to undermine things. They took themselves out, but now they need partnership. But if Trump was there, that would be a different story though. All right, so I went off with that. Let's see here. Warrior Games is an event for U.S. military sponsored by the Department of Defense. British flag will have gone against U.S. protocol. If you are partners and you do things, and if Harry was representing them, it would have been there somehow. Okay, but don't worry, Union Jack and others will be on display at other events. Okay, if Harry was there, represent the UK as he's done at the Warrior Games before. Yes, he did, where he was with President Obama, First Lady, and all of that. Okay. This is what Jody was talking about. Okay, their flag would have been placed on stage to the left of ours as a former honor guard member. I know this is to be true. And then the thing is that Jodiva is a vet. Let's see here. Let's read some of the comments here. But he's not there represent the UK. That's it. That's why. This is that. So he's not there represent the UK. So the protocol to post a flag of official rep stand, he's an honor guest. That's all he is, and that's what the Jody was pretty much saying. He's an honor guest, and like I was saying before, they had to invite him to come here. And you have other comments saying, "Oh, he likes to be center of attention and all." He can just walk in there and then be there and flick, put himself there. He had to invite him. He's an honor guest. This is true, and this is exactly what she's saying here. That's basically what I said in my original. Yes. There it is. That's exactly what she said here. Okay, sorry for the cross post, my bad. Alright, that's exactly what she said here. If there's the thing here, she thought, where was it? It would have, okay, it would have been nice to have the British flag on display too. But since Harry no longer, there it is here, no longer represent the UK, that would have been against protocol. Okay, he's not representing it. Okay, so now he is just an honor guest. That's all he is saying here. And repeat it. Okay, that's basically what I said in my original tweet. Sorry for the crossbed. No problem. I think you may find that only relates to his use of the royal standard. There's this me responding. Okay, I know, right? There's this. Oh, welp. There's the high five. Don't know if you remember, but in the Colbert appearance, one of the question was aisle or window. Without skipping a bit, has said cockpit, true military man. He found his home in the US. People adore him. The royal family missed a great opportunity. I don't know. They keep on missing after opportunity after opportunity. Okay, we love Harry, and he looks fantastic with Old Glory behind him. Okay, Prince Harry is entering a new level of global icon. He is exuding fully self-possessed man. I love and adore Prince Harry so much. There's this 1 2 3 lift off. There's the shade. That US big flag behind Harry is so nice. 100%. There's the clap. Major well. Yep. Courage and bravery recognizes him. And let's not forget, when is it Remembrance Day, when he ordered that wreath to be laid and then they rejected it? Remember that? Where was it later on, since they rejected his wreath, he and Meghan went to some other cemetery to show respect for some vets that was buried there. Okay, they did their research and find something. I forgot the story behind it, and I think I read it, and I think I was supposed to search that particular person. I think it was a Brit. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Now I'm remembering that particular video that I did during that time when they rejected his wreath. He and Meghan did a research and find, I think it was a British soldier who was buried there, and they went to show respect for that person. And I told myself to go and look into that person's history so I could share with you. I never did that until now. I remember now. Alright, it is great to see Harry doing so well and thriving. Harry and Meghan and baby Archie were left to protect themselves and their security pool, and their location revealed by the Daily Mail. They thought he would be crawling back with his tail between his legs. They thought more. I mean, Princess Diana is doing her magic up there with our prayers as well. So happy for him. This is what freedom looks like. Good for you, Harry. Okay, what matters is Harry respect for servicemen and women no matter where they serve. That is true. That is true. What is it? Nigeria. Oh my god, I remember. Nigeria is joining, and some other countries is joining the Invictus as well. It's actually growing. This is why when he was leaving, he made sure he take that with him, because that was his baby. When he was trying to create it, the institution was not there to help them. Okay, he was left alone. I think I covered this, the Invictus, on not PYTE, on our part of service, my other channel that talk about charities. Go check it out, and I spoke about it. Alright, what matter is Harry's respect for servicemen and women, no matter where they serve. Okay, I hope he gets his U.S. citizenship. Love Harry in the U.S. living his best life. I don't think he will. This, I spoke about it a very long time when I was doing the video of his I think I said his citizenship or his status. I think that's the way I call that video, his status. I don't think he will, because when he was leaving, he did say the UK is his home, he will never change this, all of that.
What I want to make clear is we're not walking away, and we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known. That I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life. I was born into this life. And it is a great honour to serve my country and the Queen. When I lost my mum 23 years ago, you took me under your wing. You looked out for me for so long, but the media is a powerful force. And my hope is one day our collective support for each other can be more powerful, because this is so much bigger than just us. It has been our privilege to serve you. It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes. It has been our privilege to serve you, and we will continue to lead a life of service. So in that respect, nothing changes.
Okay, I don't think he will. But then again, this is my opinion. Okay, everything that I say on all of my videos, my opinion. Only Harry knows what Harry will do. Okay, live your own life. Your time is worth more than clickbait. Okay, America is a new home and country now. I, for one, am extremely happy and proud of that for him. Okay, just wait on the traitor commentary from the haters. They could say whatever they want, but they they try to take away from him everything. They try to take away from him. They leave no room. Okay, when you think about it, what the aspect, the space that they put him, they try to take away everything from him, and he find a way in between all of these unnecessary burden to still push through. This is an incredible thing here. Okay, I'm telling you, God is guiding him. Princess Diana and Meghan's ancestors are really guiding this couple through the unnecessary burden that they keep on throwing at them. .57 minutes. Let's do prayer for thanks. Let's say prayer for thanks. All right, that's what came to mind. All right, let's pick one here. Okay, dear God, thank you for all the blessing in my life, big and small. Thank you for surrounding with people who love and care about me. In Jesus' holy name I pray, amen. I think this is perfect.
Vinaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.